This video is sponsored by Proton VPN. Let's say you're not too big of a fan of the NSA getting warrantless surveillance over everything that you're doing. Or let's say you're not a fan of having your IP address leaked whenever you're playing certain online video games. Or let's say you want to watch certain shows that are blocked in your area. Or let's say that you are a streamer and don't want to accidentally leak your IP address to your audience. These are all valid use cases of a VPN, and Proton VPN is offering a special 64% off deal if you use the link in the description, so you can mask your IP address, watch what you want without the NSA or any government surveillance looking at you. The link is protonvpn.com/totallynotk0. Thanks again to Proton for providing this special deal to the whole Totally Not K0 community. Cybersecurity is a shit show. You have a lot of blue-haired YouTubers with sci-fi backgrounds and people on podcasts claiming to be the #1 ethical hacker, which, by the way, is false, telling you to buy a bunch of subscriptions to services that will make your digital life more secure. You have YouTubers posting videos telling you to use a bunch of different tools. You have YouTubers for some reason telling you to run basic system commands, which tell you what user accounts are on your system and calling it a way to keep hackers out of your PC. I wish I was joking. And even hour-long guides into all things cybersecurity, which some of you may have already fallen down that path. My point is, for non-tech savvy users, it's easy to feel stuck, which is why I believe so many people just give up on the idea of it all. There's so much snake oil, so much bullshit when it comes to cybersecurity just because they're trying to get a few clicks or make a quick buck. The reality is, cybersecurity is pretty easy for average everyday users. Let's get started. So let's discuss antiviruses and how you don't need one. Unless if you're in a corporate environment with several employees, Windows Defender, the built-in antivirus, is perfectly suitable. You don't need to buy McAfee or Norton or any of these other ones. The part about Windows Defender that a lot of people seem to misunderstand, though, is it was never designed to be an end-all be-all solution. It's not your only line of defense. It's supposed to be your last line of defense. It expects users to use their brain, and, obviously, it's just supposed to be there for the worst-case scenario. Which leads me to my next point. Your second line of defense. Use an ad blocker. There's a lot of modern browsers out there that block ads for you, just like Brave and Opera. If you don't want to switch your browser, though, that's okay. The best out of the box ad blocker that you can use is uBlock Origin, and most browsers support it. You can just add it as a browser extension one time and you're done. It's set and forget. No more work is needed. Also, using an ad blocker is recommended by the FBI themselves. Highly would recommend it. Now, let's talk about your first line of defense, which is arguably the most important, yet the easiest, even though most people think it's the hardest. Common sense. Using a lot of your brain power all the time and constantly having to be hyper vigilant is annoying and not worth doing. But you don't have to do that. All you need to do is remember these basic principles. Don't click random things, update, and use two-factor authentication. Don't click a link or download a file unless if it's from a source you completely trust. It's a very basic principle, but if followed, it can single-handedly save you from a lot of potential scams or malware. Keep your system up to date. Your system has auto-updating, so it's not like you need to even worry about that part. Most apps also have auto-updating, but checking once every now and then is not a bad idea. Lastly, two-factor authentication. Use what's called an authenticator app, I know, a very fancy name for something super simple, on your phone, or just get sent email codes when logging in. This extra step can single-handedly save your accounts. As long as you're there, and as long as you have that extra step, when you need your phone to log in or you need to open your email to get a code, any hack attempts where they don't have access to your phone or your email will fail, which is very nice. To recap, as long as you have Windows Defender, which is already there, AdBlock, which you only need to download a single time and then never think about it again, not clicking random links or files, which is super simple. That's the only thing in this whole list that you really even need to think about. Updates, which usually do it on their own, and two-factor login. It just means with all this, for the most part, you're good to go. The only thing that, it doesn't make you immune to hacks, but it's more than enough for most people, for most average everyday users. And obviously a password manager is a bonus, but not needed. If your password's maybe 8 to 12 characters and has a symbol or two and isn't extremely obvious, you're fine. That's it. I feel like this video is going to get a lot of angry comments though by more tech-savvy users yelling at me, but I purposefully designed my advice for people who aren't good with computers, or people like my parents who just use computers to do basic document writing, pay the bills, and maybe watch YouTube, and that's about it. If you guys would like, I could also make a video like this for more tech-savvy users and go more in depth, but ultimately, that's about it. Thanks for listening. See ya.